Good morning, everyone. SwiftCal. We are playing some more Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, and we are going to, before we go to chapter 26, we are going to pick up the support menu, and I'm going to take a quick moment to go through some of the other options. I don't remember seeing this option before, but I am definitely more interested in this than any of the other ones that we've got here, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Sybil and Jules, walk this life with me. Jules, did you hear? Diana made me a paladin. No more behind-the-scenes work for me. Yeah, I heard. That's great. I knew you could do it. She seemed to think I lacked discipline. Then she suddenly came to me with a change of heart, almost as though someone had convinced her otherwise. Wait, did you? This accomplishment is all yours, Sybil. But I've known you for a long time. I don't think anyone else understands your spirit like I do. You deserve to be a paladin and always have. You did, didn't you? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Being a paladin is exactly what I've always wanted. I can't wait to get out of here and bash these clowns. Jules, why do you seem a little blue now? Just don't forget about me when you're a big hero. What? No, I would never. You're the best thing. Best thing that ever happened to me, Jules. No matter how many people I drive away, you're always there. Sybil, I'm blue because sometimes I just feel like I'm by myself out here, the only one lifting others up. Even I could use a pick-me-up every once in a while, you know? Mwah! How's that for a pick-me-up? Sybil! You sweet man. You're not going to go one more day feeling like that. I'll defeat any gloomy moods in my Jules. I think I'd like that, Sybil. I actually like that a lot better than some of the other ones we've had. Okay, Lindley and Diana. Deeper dive into the Nephilim. Diana, can you tell me about the original Nephilim? Eager to learn, aren't you? The temple has its stance on the Nephilim, regardless of multiple interpretations. Is this your stance as well? The saints Donar, Galzus, Cyrene, Ishtar, and Landis are the founders of our faith. Donar, as we interpret, was the physical embodiment of his divine power in Tundra. The moment the man we know as Donar arrived in our world, we believed Donar, through flesh and blood, became one of our mortal beings and made us Donari. Okay. Galzus was a warrior who relied upon his strength and ferocity. You find similar traits in the others: Landis' guile, Cyrene's kindness, and Ishtar's devotion. Each of the 5 Nephilim are represented by one of the 5 virtues of the temple and the 5 elements of our universe. Donar for light, Galzus for fire, Cyrene of water, Landis of wind, and Ishtar of earth. These are the pillars of virtue that are used to judge the quality of our devotees. Some choose to walk the path of all saints, others will favor one in particular. So I can guess that Galzus is your favorite saint? He is told as the most fearless and fearsome being who ever lived. I can only hope to emulate his story. Well, does such a being exist to match you in battle? An opponent may not be one's downfall. It could be one's own pride, or something unforeseen. This is a dangerous world. Yeah, I guess so. Diana, I have to tell you, so often, I think you should be in command of this army, not me. You humble me, but we are going into the unknown. I do not possess the knowledge or training to coordinate an army as you do. I prefer simply to feel the crunch of my enemy's skulls under my boot. What a lovely picture you paint. I am curious what we get for continued faction level ups now that the tech tree is done. I don't think I had done anything over here. So I made a few more changes. The big thing here, let's see here. I remembered that dragons can be leaders. So we have Cloudrender Atlas here. We've still got Beatrix kind of off by herself here, and then Senthos has the other dragon. So we've got 1, 2, 3 dragon units that are all flying. Lindley, since I took out that dragon, we kind of gave her a couple more offensive units in these assassins, and then I think I gave her the sorceress and ice mage. The idea that I was thinking here was this gives the chill, and this gives stun. So kind of helps shut down the enemies to make it easier to hit them with the assassins. And both are wide AoE effects. The other thing of note that I went through and did as I was adjusting units is, as you can see here with the sorceress, I made a bunch of units gold. We've used 12 out of our 16 proof of merits. I'm saving a few because there's a couple that aren't fully maxed out, like Tilda here, that I want to get them up to max. My goal is, priority for these goes to units with imposing, like tanks that are going to be doing imposing, because it makes them more likely to survive. Leaders, for the same reason. And some of my heavier or more reliable damage dealers. But I pretty much prioritize defense for the most part. The one exception was I did bump one of the cannoneers, as well as I ended up switching in St. Teresa's Tiara there, simply to get their threat rating up. I after my last time going over things, I didn't double check my threat ratings. Abigail now has the lowest threat rating out of everyone we have, by close to 1,000. I think Barnabas, Jules? Yeah, Jules is at 14,720. Abigail is at 1490. But everything else is pretty high, comparatively. So yeah, that's kind of the changes I've made. I tried to spread it out, so 2 in Matriarch Rosalie instead of all 4. I intentionally did not upgrade any of Abigail's yet, because that will up the threat rating. And I don't want to do that until we bump the other ones. So I'm hoping that will get us what we need. The other thing I'm going to eventually try and do here is get another cannoneer. But right now, these two are both mercenaries. So I don't want to bump them. I'd rather wait, get a natural unit out of the marketplace. Like one of these guys. And bump them up that way. But to do that, I need to either have codices or something available, and I don't really want to do those right now. So that's a quick overview of the army. Let's dive into Storm Rook. Throne room, Imperial Palace. Yes, tell me what you have to say, cultist. Sayuna has broken the agreement and declared war. The Imperial legions of Asanta, Lemelin, and Westerfield are overwhelmed by rebellions, pulled back to the Heartlands. And Lindley? Lindley is dead! You may brainwash your masses of cultists, but you cannot fool me. You told me this wouldn't happen. You told me my armies would be invincible. We see that you've lost your mental capacities. Perhaps your sense of desperation has broken you. But we, the followers of Xantus, are true to our word. We will dispatch the false one for you. Remain in the capital until we tell you otherwise. Lindley, I hate you. I hope they stop her. Please, someone, anyone, stop her. I like that. Casimir's in over his head, making mistakes. Seems like they've put all their hopes in Storm Rook's defense. Could we be the first in 1,000 years to conquer Storm Rook Castle from the east? There's a lot of places that haven't been conquered in 1,000 years. They said the same thing about Sayuna. Victory over Casimir is all but inevitable. The challenge would be to minimize casualties during this difficult final stretch. What gives? Aren't you looking forward to taking that weasel off the throne? These are the homelands of the Empire, and the people may not deserve our presence as others have, or may not desire our presence as others have. However, the unfortunate truth is, the war will not end as long as Casimir lives. Nothing could stand between my blade and Casimir's throat. My own desire for revenge aside, Beatrix says that the last Nephilim shrine is inside the Imperial Palace. She hasn't been wrong yet. Lindley, I need you to listen. You should not claim the last divine weapon. Why not? I see the way you Nephilim act around those shrines. You're hypnotized, voice calling out, compelling you to seize destiny. It is unsettling, and I am not the only one who has noticed. The purpose of finding these weapons is to defeat Casimir. What use is pursuing the Light Fury if you must defeat him to get it? I was once a street urchin, begging for a small piece of bread. Look what I've built for myself now. You'd have me abandon this path? You provoked us into war with Sayuna, and now flirt with the role not of liberator, but conqueror. It may have been in a former life, but I still remember. I still hear the sound of Casimir's guns as they tore my body to shreds. I remember the roars of a crowd, cheering the execution of a traitor, my last sense before everything went black, and yet I stand before you by the will of Donar. Perhaps the real Lindley is still dead. What do you think, Lysander? Might just some kind of divine artifice, a weapon sent to right Tanra's wrongs? These questions torture me. Every day, I have no other purpose than this, Lysander. You swore to be my right hand, but it seems now you would feel more at peace if you resigned from the Nephilim army. Is that what you want? Please, I know you better than that. You choose your own path. Casimir must be destroyed. For the good of Tanra. Only you have the power to do so. Let us put an end to this war together, then. We will. Just hold out a little longer. I am curious / would be interested. This is a large map again. Oop, I hadn't even scrolled left. Oh crap. So they had talked about Storm Rook and Remork. I didn't realize that it was literally going to be one map for both of those. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious if that dialogue is different. I assume there's just one set of dialogue for that scene with Lysander. We ended up with Lindley and Lysander bonded. So I'm wondering if that scene is different, if that it adjusts it at all based on that. Because if not, it almost feels like it should. Okay, Abigail is going to be straight up here. I guess let's go ahead and grab Dennis and Bizen. Let's go ahead and grab Barnabas. I kind of want to make sure I've got a couple flyers that are nearby here to kind of rush in and help take out these archers. Beatrix didn't get to do anything last time, so I'm definitely going to use her here. And actually, Synthos would be better than Cloud Render. Honestly, both are good. Dragons are good. This has become my credo for this game. Dragons are good. Archers. Let's go ahead and set General Raghavi back here. Stefan and Diana. Jeremir. Lysander. Unfortunately, everything's kind of one direction here, so I can't do what I would normally do as far as placement goes. And I don't think I want to hit from both sides at once. I think I want to go in from this side. 10 turns. Okay, so we want to push here as well. There's a lot of ground to cover. Let's do this. Oh, that's right. One thing. Okay, let's get this started. 1. You know, maybe we do want to just go in for both sides in retrospect.
I can do this.
School is in session.
Do you know who I am?
He will always find a way.
There we go.
Getting real thirsty here.
Yeah. Beeson should be the target here. Goal is to have Beeson and Abigail be the initial targets.
You make this too easy. Dinner time.
Dana, give me strength.
Ready. A paladin never surrenders.
What's our next tactic?
Okay. I'm gonna hope that they don't shoot at my cannon. They weren't smart enough to back off so that Beeson couldn't counterattack, which is annoying. And the ones that can shoot at Abigail are. Okay. Awesome. That is kind of ridiculous, the amount of healing that that unit pumps out. Perfect.
I must not fail. I must be brave.
Two reasons for that. First of all, it gets her to a central location. She can now get targeted by pretty much every unit on this side. Okay, not these guys, but these ones at the very least. Second thing. Oh, actually, that's really annoying. I feel like I kind of wish I could get her a little further in.
Stay strong, everyone.
Donar be with us.
Time to end this.
I'm pretty sure that we can take this unit out in one blast anyway. I'm just trying to minimize damage. And actually, now that I've seen that, we are just not going to bother. We're going to go ahead and just move in with Jeremir. Force surrender. Get him into the... Or that was Barnabas, not Jeremir.
Do you know who I am? You made this too easy.
I don't think it matters what we use for a tactic here. Because she gets to toss that meteor attack down twice. Okay, currently Barnabas can be attacked here. So I think what I want to do is actually go in and shuffle Abigail forward. That'll let this guy attack Abigail. I may even go one more square. Actually, can he... Yeah, because he can't hit anything anyway. Oh wait, no he can. Crap.
For my people, for my homeland.
There we go. I basically want to try and, if I can, if there's people who can't move and attack this turn, those are the ones that I want to use for shuffling.
I love this part.
Stefan can do something like this. I was not paying attention to which one that was, and we should have done a forced surrender there, but that's okay. Got a loyalty up on those two, that's awesome. And a Medal of Valor. This is one of the units that I don't think could reach Abigail, so figure we'll use them to take that one out. Actually, they probably can now that we moved Abigail forward, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and do that, so this guy's stuck and can't actually move. Chill prevents dodge and glancing blows.
Awaiting your order.
And with that in mind, let's go ahead and move forward.
It must be done.
Go ahead and move up here. And I think we're good. We do have a powers opportunity here, so let's go ahead and just put that down. Got all 4. Not actually that many enemies on this map, which is slightly worrying. That actually makes me curious if there's just going to be lots of reinforcements, or if the map's just going to be easier than it looks. We have more healing than we needed for that. That lightning mage right there is a great example of why the Templars in that unit are on the sides. When they shoot down the middle, they hit just the paladins, who have huge magic resistance. So it spreads it out. Slightly annoyed that they are using my own anti-rogue tactics there, with armored units in front and back, but we managed to do okay. Another class master. Okay. So we've got a good chunk of this section. This section's pretty much under control. We just need to finish a couple of these units off, and then we need to keep heading north. Which, actually, it looks like this wall is blocking the way until you get through this section. Interesting. Okay.
I must stay strong. Dinner time.
It is.
Ready for the barbecue.
Okay. Let's see where we're at here before I commit to anything with powers. These two we should just be able to capture quick. I actually want to capture this one first, just in case. Reason is because that'll open up Lysander for his full movement.
How can I help, my lord?
He will always find a way.
My friends are counting on me.
The time to act is now.
Battle formations.
Command me.
Repent before the righteous. Ready.
I can do for my people.
For my homeland.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Okay. So I need to get Stefan 3 more squares to get him all the way up there.
What's our next tactic?
Which may or may not be a factor depending on if my cannons can take this guy out. So let's start with that. We're gonna go aggressive for extra damage. And unfortunately, those guys do have resistance there, so we put a good dent in it. That means we only need to get 2 more squares for Stefan.
I must stay strong.
Or
Before me.
My friends
yeah, let's
are
just do it.
counting on me. I can do this.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
The time to act is now. A paladin never surrenders. Ready.
Trying to see if I can
Donar be with us.
force both. I don't think I can. Unless you can also shuffle, like, flying and cavalry units. Yeah, didn't think so.
For my people. For my homeland.
I love this part.
And it looks like we can't actually get into Storm Rook, and we can't actually cross up here until we actually take Storm Rook. So that's annoying. Wow, they won't even let your flyers pass. Okay, they are serious.
Repent before the righteous.
I must stay strong.
Just realized that oh, no, I did not get teleport back. Good. I mean, not good that I didn't get teleport back, good that I didn't accidentally not realize I didn't get teleport back. If that makes sense. Let's have Dennis take this. He did the hard work anyway. Storm Rook is finally ours. We're in the belly of the beast. No turning back now. Move our base of operations here. Storm Rook will be our springboard to assault Remork. Root of Kalatos the Red, the time is now. Dive onto Storm Rook and destroy the invaders. I knew it was too easy. Didn't you learn the last time, Lindley? You'll pay a heavy price for your arrogance. Oh. This is our last chance. We are the elite, the proudest sons of Rydia. Today we defend our homelands. Knights of the First Army, push south. War historians have always salivated at the idea of a decisive battle taking place here, Remork River Valley, but rarely would any army be in a position to oppose whoever controls it. Here we stand now, about to face the best of Casimir's army. Our truest test begins now, and to the victor goes the fate of the world. Stuck in a castle, just like before. Casimir, I'll hunt you down. I'll find a third chance at life if I die today. Not this time. Lindley, show them the power of the Nephilim army. Okay. So they specifically said Nephilim army base because this is no longer it. Interesting. That's not good.
I must not fail.
That's a lot of cannon. I'm wondering. Oh, those aren't all cannon. I feel slightly better now. Those are muskets and cannon. Okay.
I must be brave.
I hope you're brave, because we're doing something crazy. Okay. Abigail is our bait unit.
My friends are counting on me.
She has the hulking Pavis, which makes her 25% resistant to firearms. That includes this entire line. She's in a fortress, which gives her evasion and damage reduction for artillery and ranged attacks in general. If we're going to be able to do it, this is how. We're going to have her move in.
Stay strong, everyone.
He's only got one healer. Where's yeah, Jeremir has like 4. And I can't not use Meteor up here. Literally hitting all 5 units. Like, it is exactly what it needs to be here. Jeremir has tons of healing, so I'm feeling okay about that.
Where am I?
Not ideal, but it'll be okay.
A paladin never surrenders.
We want to get Diana up there if we can, and I believe it is, actually, I think it's the mage in Diana's unit has Dragon Slayer as well. Or one of them, yeah. So we want Diana to get over here.
The battle lies before me.
How far can these guys ride in one turn? Not all the way. So let's take this guy out and get this fort. And use that as a staging ground for the top here. Oh, that's right. We have 2 shots on our firearms characters now. I forgot about that. That unit just got a whole lot better.
You got a plan?
The time to act is now.
Matriarch Rosalie is our primary anti-cavalry. Lindley should be pretty good anti-cavalry as well. We're gonna have her head this way. I'm gonna kind of hope we can split them a bit.
School is in session.
And I just realized how much I divided and completely missed out on having units down here to help Abigail. Okay, let's do this. That was a full heal. So, relatively confident that we're going to be able to get to survive this without using Exemplar, which is the important part. The other random thing with this is we can do this more than one turn. That's starting to look bad. Was this too aggressive? Probably. And actually, this is slightly more problematic than I... That right there is slightly more problematic than I would like. Okay, awesome. That felt good. He can actually just tank that entire line of dragons without help. That's gonna be kind of ridiculous. I didn't think so. Genuinely, that bottom row is not scary compared to this top. Those cavalry are extremely numerous. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
For my people, for my homeland.
We have Exemplar charged again? Okay. Let's do this. How reckless can I be? Well, Exemplar's pretty powerful.
The army is ready.
Repent before the righteous.
I need one more square here. And Stefan can't actually reach anything, so we're going to do a quick shuffle here. Target leader.
It must be done.
Okay, dragons are down in one turn. I may be saying that slightly preemptively, but I'm pretty sure we're good.
Time to end this. How can I help, my lord?
If we get Blessing back, Jules is using it. We actually have a teleport here, so we can actually use that to get her here. Like, she's not our best unit by any stretch of the imagination, but she's very tanky on purpose, and cannons can't counterattack. So that at least wounded one. Our main goal there is just to prevent Abigail from just taking 6 more cannon hits. He's in... Actually, can he get up on a wall? Yes. Perfect.
He will always find a way. Stay strong, everyone.
I can do this.
That is less healers than I was thinking I had there. So that might be bad. Well, let's take out the last one.
Who I am?
Can't quite reach there. What's the range on this guy? So yeah, I'm basically just gonna do a get into position that was actually a mistake. So there's a few units here who can't reach Rosalie, who can reach Barnabas now. Like, at least these two are gonna be going this way.
You got a plan?
21. Guess we do this and just give them some diversity of targets so they're less likely to be able to all get in there. Okay, let's see if Abigail can survive. That's going to be goal 1. Goal 2 is going to be making sure Barnabas survives and Rosalie survives, and then we need to be able to actually get these guys up. Perfect. If we had actually lost any units that first volley, we would have been in trouble, because that would have reduced how much the damage was spread out. But given where we're at, we are in good shape now. Perfect. Definitely okay with that. That spreads out the tension a bit and gives a bit of aggression there. And if more go down there, that's fine. Ultimately, my goal would be to kind of spread out how much damage individual units are taking as much as I can. That is really unfortunate, because that means that they're blocking off one of the sides, and less units will actually be able to close on Rosalie. I really need to actually just up their power a little bit, it feels like. Like, I really appreciate how much they are able to do, and they can withstand a lot of punishment, but they're not keeping up with, or they're not actually able to drop full cavalry units the way I'd like. Okay, we're okay. We do have the benefit of a couple very good artifacts for these, for Barnabas. Huh. That says retreat now. It used to say surrender. I'm curious if that means that we're not getting surrender credit for those units anymore. Okay, we finally lost one, but we only lost one so far. Never mind. Everything is awful. keep thinking, oh, it's only 2 cannons, and then going, oh, it's still 2 cannons. That's a lot. That just dropped one of my rogues. Okay. So, the good news is our southern and western fronts are pretty much set. The bad news is our northern front is getting wrecked right now.
Time to end this.
You make this too easy.
I must not fail.
A paladin never surrenders.
Command me. Victory for Embor.
Forgot how hurt those guys were. Okay, so 4 of these guys are already pretty hurt. So we need a cleanup crew for those. Meanwhile, we're going to be able to get Beezen, Abigail.
I love this part.
Actually, we shouldn't have all of them side by side. Gotta have Stefan behind, so Abigail has 2 positions available. Okay. Who are the farthest away currently? Lysander isn't going to be able to get to... Oh wait, he can get to this one. Huh. I don't know, I kind of want Senthos... Yeah. We'll definitely have Senthos come over to this one. AoE against these guys is great. Can't quite reach that guy, but Lindley can. And we'll do another target leader. We're down an assassin, but I think we'll still be okay. I'd say so. Oh. Okay.
What's our next tactic?
Maybe we're not doing as bad on this front as I thought. Okay. Is this that's Melmond. Is there a temple in this map? I don't think there is. No. So Barnabas is just SOL here. I think we're gonna do... Okay, so... Yeah.
Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Oh! That was me not paying attention to the results. It said no chance. Well, that sucks. Just realized that this entire wave is like right on our doorstep as well. Really? Still no chance at surrender? I guess these are the elite cavalry. They must not be able to surrender. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I think that's all of our units. I just realized I didn't actually do a great job using our powers. But that's okay? Question mark?
The battle lies before me. The time to act is now.
This might seem odd, but I actually want to move her back a little bit and resurrect this guy quick while I have the moment.
Ready.
I can't believe that just happened, and I can't believe I moved back, because otherwise that would have been awesome. But because I moved back, it's not. I guess we grab these horses while we have the chance.
Awaiting your orders.
We want to pull them all at Matriarch Rosalie again. I think we want to leave them more likely to attack Abigail down there. So I'm going to save Exemplar for next turn. And I'm just going to toss Terror on this. So most of these just have 1 or 2 units left. So we should be able to finish them off with Abigail. And Abigail has Treasure Hunter, which means that as she finishes them off, we're getting more likely to get item drops for them. Perfect. I was really hoping we'd be able to pull them down to Abigail like that, and that they wouldn't just change targets to a different unit. That's perfect. That gives the rest of our team a turn to kind of prepare. Unfortunately, Lysander is in the range of fire here, but he's got a lot of healing and a lot of firepower. So, given what we just saw, I'm actually tempted to pull Lysander, or to toss Exemplar on Lysander. Like, I feel like he may be better equipped than Rosalie, even, for dealing with this. Maybe not. Granted, that's also without the, it's also without the Exemplar damage reduction. But especially because of his general ability that's just giving him a blanket small heal to the entire party instead of just the standard heal that everybody else gives.
I must be brave.
Donar be with us.
My friends are counting on
Oh,
me.
sorry. Did you need something?
I can do this.
No surrender still. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to get these guys to surrender. That gets Abigail up here, which also means that now she is in range of pretty much everything. Little unfortunate how those units are spread out, but that's okay. We put a good dent in them, and that was my primary goal here because I really didn't want to have them all concentrating fire on my units. Okay, so that one in the fort isn't going to move. So I want to move Lysander up so that if they attack him, he gets to attack back. And then I think we have Senthos swoop around here. Take out some of these cannons, because taking out firearms before they get a chance to really utilize themselves is key. Speaking of,
Donar, give me strength.
How can I help, my lord?
Ready for the barbecue.
we don't have Blessing. Nothing is in range for Meteor. Or, no, we have Meteor. Or we can use Meteor, I guess, but... I was gonna say nothing is in range for... Teleport, I don't think. But maybe... That was a mistake. Take out as many of those cannons as we can. Managed to take out all the cannons that way, which is awesome. And you know what? With that takes out all of the major firearms. I'm gonna go ahead and just Exemplar on Rosalie and let these three, I mean, yes, they still have a couple Dragoons, but that's it. As far as firearms go. We took out the cannons. That's the important part here.
I ain't got all day. You got a plan?
And I guess we'll just use Terror. It doesn't feel like it's working very well in this battle. Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm also moving Barnabas up because we have a ton of objectives around here to capture. And moving Barnabas out is that's a good use for Barnabas, given the fact that he is heavily wounded. We're not going to need him for the push against the capital. There's a marketplace on the right. There's a bunch of other units around. We'll just go... We'll let that lie at this point and let him do whatever he can to help. At this point, we've got 3 rounds left to meet the challenge. Not that it's as big of a deal to get an S now that we've got all of our stuff, because I guess I don't know what I get for it. If I get something good, then great. I'll be happy to get all of the bonuses. But I'm not as concerned since we finished the tech tree, and that was the main reason I'd been pushing so hard. There's definitely also a part of me that is like, okay, good, we're almost through this because it is definitely a long one.
It must be done.
I was debating on cutting it into 2 parts, and I kind of wish I had at this point.
The army is ready.
It's odd.
Command me.
The time to act is now. Ready. For my people, for my homeland.
School is in session.
I must not fail.
Okay. Just in case.
He will always find a way.
Just too far out at this point.
Repent before the righteous.
Probably too far out, but I'm going to take the risk with those two.
This one coming.
Do you know who I am?
Let's do a quick once over. I think that's everything. Within 10 turns, we're on turn 7 apparently, or this is the 8th turn. Objectives captured 6 out of 8. We've got Melmond and Remork left, and we've got the Bazaar over here. Perfect.
Battle formations.
Master Sergeant awaiting orders.
I must be brave.
Those are not going to do anything at this point.
Victory for Embor.
Where am I needed?
There is a chance we lose 1 or 2 units here, but I'm not expecting it to be a major blowout.
You make this too easy.
And that apparently was a slight mistake, because now I can't attack this turn, but so it goes. That was turn 9. So we want to win this turn. That could have gone a lot better. This is not the best unit for taking these guys out, apparently. But we did take one of their guys out. We got some damage in. And it probably doesn't matter after this turn. Yes, we have evil sorcerers. Cannon fire.
What's our next tactic?
My friends are counting on me.
I ain't got all day.
Do I want another dragon? Oh, oh, that is beautiful. Half damage from archery and firearms. Thank you. Okay, Heartseeker's good. We already have more of those. Overpower is amazing. And I don't really care about the other ones. Let's grab the dragon because we can. I'm pretty happy with my setup right now. I'm gonna grab this Swordmaster because I feel like they have the best options out of what we've got there.
Dana, give me strength.
Do we want Rosalie to capture? Actually, I think I want Cloudrunner Atlas to do that. Okay. So I think, from what I'm seeing here, those Medal of Valors are the reward for additional or basically what we're getting instead of faction rank going forward. Remork has fallen. Casimir has just lost his best troops, and he's about to lose the capital. Yes, the little empire has outlived its usefulness, but much progress has been made. We have all but erased the Donari temple from memory. Now we need but rid ourselves of the false one, and everything will fall into place quite easily. Little empire, how cavalier you are. I could have turned the tide against them. It is such a waste, but there's no point now, is there? Oh, but you see, this is no bother. Let the false one dispose of Casimir for us. I've grown weary of the burden of his existence. The false one will come for the Light Fury, but instead she will only find death. And so, we'll bring a close to the final chapter in the age of human ignorance. Lindley has conquered the world in a matter of months. What makes you so confident you'll be the one who beats her? Because I am the first who will attack her where she is vulnerable. Her rise to power has made her arrogant and severely lacking in foresight. Lindley stands upon precarious ground and does not realize it. One only needs to recognize the weakness and act on it. Give it a little tip in the right direction. In the end, you will see the true elegance of execution, my champion. Okay. The Battle of Remork Valley has waged on a scale so titanic it will be etched in records forever. The dust settles to reveal a defeated Empire of Arcalis. The remnants of their army, those who haven't surrendered or deserted, and the cult of special forces, fortified the capital. Even against these odds, Emperor Casimir has staunchly refused to surrender. A glimpse of relief enters Lindley's heart. The war will soon come to an end. Perhaps the greater challenge than dominating the battlefield is to walk the line between hero and villain. Okay. Take a quick look. I don't think there's anything we necessarily want here. Offhand, I'm going to grab these two. Let's grab another treasure hunter, treatise for war, hulking pavis. Bend the earth. And yeah, I couldn't remember which one was Medal of Valor, which one was Proof of Merit. Medal of Valor increases leadership, so every time we're getting that bonus from faction points now, we're getting extra leadership for one of our units, which is nice. That'll actually help with getting Dennis up to an actual squad. And by actual squad, I mean just even more ridiculous amounts of cannon. Okay. I think that's about all we've got for this time. I'm probably going to do a couple quick arena runs just to actually get these last couple units up. The archer and other unit that what was it? Militia that I picked up. I grabbed imposing on one. I figure we'll put her as a paladin, and with lightning is a good setup for that. And Gavin, we are going to put as a cannoneer, siege cannon. And again, lightning is good for that. So we just need a few codices. We'll pick those up, and then we'll pick back up where we left off. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.